the snoot is primed for boot. And what I can do is kind of adjust this to meet that angle. So now this will look like it kind of continues and wraps around. It creates like a tail with the negative space. It can work. We can get this to work. Just gotta move this up some and out. Make the eye a little bit bigger anyway. So now in here, let me rotate this around a bit. Yeah, I love Indian food. Yeah. Wursts, you could go get some knockwurst. Doner kebab, German sausages. I love kebabs. There's really not a lot of foods I don't like. Except like Japanese, like the hibachi stuff. I can pass on that. So now we kind of have I don't know, thoughts on this? This can just be bigger. Lou, are you still here? So I'm going to bring this back down just a bit. I don't like such a narrow space, like. Good morning, Mama. How did you sleep? I woke up with the worst headache. Yeah, coffee and ibuprofen. Yeah, you can turn to you. This is gonna go black for just a second while the computer figures out what to do with the TV. It's about to get turned on. I know, it's a big baby. I'm not sure what to do about this tail. Because I think I like it. I think I like it like this. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and set the tail aside for now. We can always add that back in or try and figure it out. But let's work with what we've already got and then like try and get it colored and going. The tail can be modular, which means I can kind of add it in if I need to later on. Alright, let's go ahead and get to coloring. I like to do coloring. So we'll move this. Actually don't need that. Got our line weights here. Let's kind of move those. Alright, let's we're gonna do, I typically like to do 5 colors. So let's get a palette set up. First things first, there's a lot of like swatches and things that we're not using. We have a lot of brushes, a lot of like symbols and other garbage that doesn't get used at all. So we're going to go to the actions, and you guys have this in your Illustrator as well. But there's one under like default actions called delete unused panel items. If you hit play, let's see, it plays down. Yeah, so select that, hit play, and you'll notice like all of this junk is going to go away. So we'll do, it'll run through like every panel and everything in Illustrator and just throw stuff out. Things that aren't used. So now we're like starting from scratch. Normally I do that right when I create a new file. Just gets rid of all the junk. But let's go ahead and get to, let's see, we'll go to libraries. Oh, I know, let's go to the Adobe Color site. So if you go to color.adobe, is it still called Cooler? It's going to redirect. Color.adobe, yeah, that's what it is. You sign in. Alright, and then we're going to go to Explore. We'll just type in like Fox and see what we get. I'm looking for like, you know, oranges and whites and blacks. And we can adjust it later too. Alright, so let's see. Like, fuck, these are all like too brown. I like that orange right there. So like orange, yellow. This one so far looks pretty good. Oh, this one, Foxtrot. Some clever fox. A blue fox. Yeah, and we can always, you know, change these as we go. Alright, let's get this one. I like this Foxtrot. Like dark browns and these oranges. We'll adjust them a bit, but we'll hit download. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not download. What is it? Save, maybe? Yeah, and then we'll, let's put it... Poster? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, so we'll save it there. Kind of minimize that, and it should show up right here on top. There it is, Fox. Did I get the right one? Is that the same? Did it, like, sneakily change the one I got? Let's try save again. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so we'll throw that one out. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's fill it in. We got that. Let's get rid of the outline. And what we're going to do is adjust them here. I don't think I'm going to use like this medium brown. So we'll just adjust everything here. Let's do like a really light, kind of light yellow maybe. Like that. This one will make it a little bit darker. So this is going to be like our black. There won't be like black lines on it. It'll be like this dark brown. Dogs living the good life. There you go. So that looks pretty good. It's like a really deep, like, reddish brown. Okay, so this is going to be like our primary orange. So we really want it to like stand out. So we'll do this. Oranges are tricky. So we'll do that. Is that too red? So something like that. Okay, so for these last two, I want like shades of this right here. Pull it back a little bit more. Let's do this too. Let's. I want to eyedropper something. Let's see. Todd the Fox. Lose instructions when we're like coming up with like the concept. He's like, well, I'm really looking for like a fox, like, you know, Todd from Fox and the Hound. So let's grab Todd's colors. Hey, we were pretty close too. That's pretty close to that. So let's get the orangiest looking one. Fine, maybe this one. That looks pretty clean. Let's copy. We're gonna just paste it in here. That's really big. And zoom it down. Let's see how close we got just based on our stuff. Crop the image. And in. Wow, we are like, yeah, we're really close. Like our browns. Let's do this and hit eyedropper. If you hold down Shift while you're eyedropping, it'll actually like grab the pixel color from like your image that you brought in. Okay, so we're more red, which is fine. I think I like that more. It's richer. Okay, so here's the orange. So now let's go ahead and eyedropper like Todd's fur. Very close. You can almost can't tell the difference. I'm actually going to use this one, like the actual eyedrop. And then the fur. Let's get the floof. And pull this over. Eyedropper, Shift. Let's see what our values are up here. Kind of round those out. I think I like the yellow a bit more. So we're going to go with the one we had done. Rip wallet. Yeah, go get a burger. No, that was waifu. She was coughing. Okay, so for these two colors here, we want something that's like, we have like this dark red, so that would be maybe the feet or like some other like dark shadowy area. So if I eyedropper it, I think rather than do that, let's do this. I want that. Yeah. So this is going to be, that'll be our main like body color. Good with that, good with that, good with that. So we need a darker one somewhere in between these two, and then a lighter one, something that's just like a highlight or a shine or whatever. So select the color you want to like find variations on, which is going to be like this main body color here. Let's bump it up a little bit more. So with that selected, go over to the color guide up at the top. And whatever color you've got open, highlighted, it's going to bring up like variations like shades and tints. And we're going to select, let's do, I think, shades down here. So let's select that. And now just based on that color, we can get like, we can find the darker version of it, which will pull up. These are all like complementary, like Illustrator figures out, you know, harmonies and all that kind of nonsense. And then we can select this one. And whatever color is active here will be the initial, will be initially how this is like figured out. So that's good. That's really close to that too. And then so this lighter one we'll find, oh, let's see. Tint, like a lighter tint maybe. Right here. It's like a salmon color. Oh, you're fine, mama. So maybe, it's a toss-up. I think I like maybe that one. Alright, so nonetheless, we are pretty close to... Let's manually adjust these just a tiny bit. This one can be a bit more yellow. There we go. So with these selected, this is like going to be our palette to kind of work on. Let's make this one a little bit darker, actually.